Helicopters that once brought aid now fade into the distance. Like other fishing communities washed away by Typhoon Haiyan, people in Tanawan have to cope on their own. They have lost family members, homes and livelihoods, and now are left with the task of rebuilding. A short distance away at the government compound, aid is still being stockpiled. Governor Leopoldo Dominico Petilla says these people are not forgotten, but admits that the problem still is how to get aid to reach those who need it most. While the Philippine government continued to map out a plan on how to spend the multi-million-dollar international aid that's been pouring in, villagers here just couldn't afford to sit down and wait, and so they found a solution to solve the problem themselves. Romeo Pahayahay has always been self-reliant when it comes to making a living from the sea. He lost his boat in the storm, but he didn't wait for someone to help him.
I couldn't just sit around here and wait. Nobody knew when aid would come, so I just figured it out on my own.
From the debris of the storm, he found a way to feed his family.
And like that, the idea came to me. I only had my fishing net left. I needed something to sail me out to sea right away.
A makeshift boat made from an old refrigerator. It may be basic, he says, but just 3 days after the typhoon, he was fishing again. An ingenious idea, said his fellow fishermen, and so they built their own too. They know it's a temporary fix until they have materials to build proper once again. This village may have lost everything, but they are not hungry. And it is that kind of resilience, they say, they learned the hard way. To get back on their feet, they know that in the end, they only have themselves to rely on. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Tanawan Leyte, Central Philippines.